Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm gonna do a whole house update because a lot has happened since our last video. Okay, first things first, we have framing up for walls and we have insulation in. So it's already feeling so much warmer in here, and we have a window. My husband replaced 3 out of the 4 windows in this main part, and it feels so much better. The insulation's better and the lighting is so much better now. We had a couple setbacks. We had not 1, but 2 pipes burst. The temperatures were just so ridiculously cold, like -20. And even the pipes at our house where we live now that has good insulation and good heating, pipes burst there too, so. It's pretty much unavoidable, especially here during construction, and the insulation's not always there all the time because we're moving things around, so it's bound to happen, and they're copper and so. But they have since been replaced with PEX tubing. My husband went in and replaced all of the downstairs with PEX, so the copper is all gone. Those are long. Okay, never mind. I was gonna pick it up and show you. So that way, if it does freeze, it just freezes, it doesn't burst. In the kitchen, my husband went and roughed out the plumbing for the fridge and the sink. This is for the fridge because we have an ice maker. We got the gas line moved over so that we can have a gas stove. This house already had gas, but it was right underneath the window, and as per code, I don't think that you can put a stove underneath the window, and plus the window is so low that like the stove peeks up over the window. So we're moving the stove. It's gonna be over on this wall, and we had the plumber move the gas line over. My husband also went and roughed in all of the electrical for the kitchen, so we have a bunch of outlets for our garbage disposal and our fridge, and we're gonna have our microwave here right above the stove. It's fun and overwhelming trying to come up with all of this and like figure out, oh, what's everything that we have to do and remember. But it's fun seeing it start to come together, and it's like, oh yeah, over here is gonna be our drink station, so we're putting in an extra outlet. My husband put studs all along. Yes. My husband put studs all along. I'm trying to talk. Are you trying to talk too? My husband framed up this whole main part. Right now we're trying to figure out what to do about the lights because we want to keep these ceilings exposed because it makes the room feel so much bigger, and it's like over 120 years old, and I thought that would be a fun way to like showcase the old part of the house because we're pretty much ripping everything else out just because it's not in great condition, but this stuff's in decent condition. The only dilemma is, all right, well, what do we do about our ceiling wires? How do we hide those? Do we have to drill into the floorboards? We might just like put a little box up there where all the lights are gonna go and then just drill into that. We'll see. You can see this is totally different now. We opened this whole thing up. So there was a wall from here to here, and we knocked the whole thing out because it was not load bearing. All the floor joists are going this way, and the wall was going that way too. Nothing was resting on that wall, so we just knocked it right down. And then we have this big chimney.
All right, so here we are for the reveal. What does this chimney look like behind the drywall? Oh, there we have it. Gorgeous brick. Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna give you the slow reveal here, okay? So,
okay.
You ready for the pan?
Okay.
All right.
Let me see.
Oh yeah, I'll let you see. So that is that wall.
It's so lucky.
Look at all that beautiful brick. Here, come on, let's take a look.
Oh my word.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is wide open. Open up that wall. All these are down. Pull down the tile. You're on camera right now, by the way.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So.
Hi, camera.
Yeah. No, I just kind of wanted to get your reaction. So.
Wow.
Because it's kind of a big deal. It's a big deal.
That chimney for now is staying because it's also original to the house and it's a little fun nod. The only thing is that it kind of just cuts the room in a weird way. I want to keep it because it's really cool, but also like functionality, it doesn't really help, but it's staying for now. I don't know if it's load bearing. I don't know about chimneys. My husband did such an amazing job exposing that. It was covered in plaster. There's just a little bit of work left to do, but he said this took forever.
Here we are, chimney. Mostly chipped off, top to bottom. Just have the one side with the HVAC duct to clean off.
This is the hot air vent that goes to the upstairs, and I don't know if we can move this. If we can, we will. So our plan is to drywall on either side of the chimney to make it look like it was intentional. Let's go look in the other room. Ooh, brr. It's so cold in this room. So in this room, we have insulation up. My husband repaired the corner of the wall, which was completely rotted. There were actually 2 spots where the wall was completely rotted. There's a leak somewhere here, and those have since been repaired, and insulation is up. And here's where we're storing all of our appliances, and we got our IKEA kitchen. We are going with a blue kitchen. Cabinets and shelves and drawers and all that stuff. And we got our microwave, dishwasher, we got our washer and dryer right here, a French door fridge with the freezer on the bottom. Then we have our stove. This is the room that flooded when the pipe burst. We had 2 pipes burst. We caught the first one right away. My husband was here when it happened, so he turned off the water right away. The next time, we were all sick at home with COVID, so we weren't going out. We came and saw that the place was flooded. Thankfully, there's no like lasting damage or anything. We borrowed a whole bunch of dehumidifiers and space heaters from friends, and we just heated everything out, aired everything out. I really don't want to see what our heating bill or our water bill is gonna be, but that's okay. That's what happens when you're renovating. Things happen. But it was so cold. There was ice on the walls and the door. The whole room was basically just coated in ice. But everything dried out super nicely. So it probably wasn't that long that things were wet because it doesn't even look like there was water in here anymore. So that's nice. It did give all the dust a good scrub and clean up all the dust. So that's the addition right in there. That's kind of at a standstill, but we got plumbing and stuff. Right now we're focusing on the inside. What I'm standing in used to be a bathroom, and this used to be a window, and this was bricked over. So my husband took out the bricks, and we're actually just gonna turn it into a little built-in. This is gonna kind of be like our hub. I don't know about you, but for us, we have a spot in the kitchen where I stand all the time, and that's like where I put my phone and my charger and just things that I need frequently. So that's what this is gonna be. We're gonna put some shelves in here and find like a good way to display it. So we have electrical right here so that we can just plug it in easily. None of this main part of the house was insulated, so that's why it already feels so much warmer as we went and put insulation in. And these are all exterior walls. This is the floor that my husband scraped up because I said, let's scrape off the floors, let's get all this glue off so that when we can paint with the kilns. And he said this took him like a couple hours to do, and I was like, no way. And then I tried doing it, and I got like 5 minutes in and I quit because it was just the worst job in the world. And I was like, you know what? We actually don't need to scrape this. We can just paint over it. I appreciate that, like, I'll say, hey, I'd love to do this, and my husband, like, generally accommodates whatever I want, but I think it's good for me to come here and have to do some of these things myself and realize, you know what, I actually don't want to do that, and I'm not gonna make you do that because it's just, ugh. The other thing was all the wood. I was like, yeah, let's keep all of the scrap wood from this place. I'm like, we could just take the nails out. Well, I came here and I started doing it, and oh my word, it was so much work for stuff we may or may not even use in the future. Like, it's just gonna go sit in the basement. And after 5 minutes, I'm like, no, it's not happening. Here are the floors. We can't salvage these because there's nothing underneath them and there's kind of a lot of holes in them. So our big dilemma right now is trying to find a floor. Anyway, thanks for coming along on this journey with us. Stay tuned for more progress updates. Let's see if I can set you down. Nope. Can't set you down. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and following along with our progress. Subscribe and turn on your notification bells to be notified when I upload new videos. I will see you in the next video. Bye. There, that was a good one. I wasn't gonna put you down.